All right. Good evening, everyone. Sergeant Olori reporting live from the Big Brother Bbnaija Season 6 Shine Your High season. And tonight was the first live eviction show. Yes, no housemate was evicted, but tonight was the first live eviction show. And there's actually a twist with the show at the moment as we speak. But tonight, I'll be bringing you the updates of what you missed during the live eviction show. So for those who are just joining, welcome to our page. And this is Sergeant Olori reporting on the Big Brother Bbnaija Season 6, Shine Your High edition. And I'll be giving you the rundown of what you missed. I'll be giving you the rundown of what has happened, and also let you know what will be happening tomorrow, so that you guys can be aware and also know what to what to watch on TV. I can see Jamiu Saliu. Thank you so much, Jamiu, for joining. And I can see if you are watching, if you can hear me loud and clear also too, you can just click on the like button, click on the love button, and share this video. You can also share this video with your friends so they can also join this live session. Let's talk, let's engage, and also let's discuss about the Big Brother Bbnaija Season 6 housemates. Okay, so first things first. For the past 3 days, it has been really crazy in the house, because Biggie gave all the housemates, I would say mostly Peace, who is actually the head of house, gave Peace like an assignment to unveil the wild cards in the house. And of course, we know we have one male wild card, and we also have a female wild card. So for them to unveil who the person is, they had to go around, ask questions from other housemates. And before we knew it, it was becoming crazy. I would say crazy, because for the viewers, we could see, or we could tell how they were going about it, and they were not being smart at all. So on Friday night, Beatrice had the breakdown upstairs at the game session. So she had the breakdown at the game section. Of course, she was not really feeling herself in the house. I feel she has not really come to terms that she's actually she's actually one of the housemates. And while all her emotions are coming out, Peace was actually there to support Beatrice, and Peace really did a good job, by comforting her and also making sure that she was there for her. So, like I said, the past 3 days has been really crazy in the house, because most of the housemates want to, discover who the wild cards are, and most of them didn't get it. So most of the housemates, kept, suggesting that it was J. Paul, Earrings. So it was between 4 housemates: Earrings, J. Paul, Beatrice, and Licorice. And for every time they talk about it with other housemates, the rest of them would also say something about them. Okay, for instance, Licorice, what's she looking for in the house? She has over 700,000 followers on Instagram alone, and even as we speak, she's over 1 million followers on Instagram. So she clocked 1 million followers this week, and that's even another story for another day. So the housemates felt that for Licorice to be in the house, she's already popular, she's already known. What's she looking for? So their wild guess was basically, oh, she is actually one of the wild cards. For J. Paul, they had so many reasons for thinking that it was J. Paul that is actually one of the wild cards. So all of them had every reason to just put him on that list. For Earrings, they never felt that maybe Earrings, should be in the house or wasn't looking for the house. So they had different reasons why they chose, these 4 housemates as their wild cards. So tonight, before the live eviction show, of course, during the day in the morning, they had a change of hair. They had to get ready for the live eviction show. So before the live eviction show with Ebuka, Biggie called all the housemates except Peace. So Biggie called all the housemates to the diary room to select 2 housemates who they think they are the wild cards. And the housemates who got the highest votes were Licorice and J. Paul. So during the live eviction show, when Ebuka came on stage, Ebuka actually welcomed all the housemates, and then he talked about their highlights for the week, from the party to the games to winning some money in the house. Of course, they had to run some games in the house for them to get some money. So Ebuka actually just talked about their highlights, and then Biggie called Peace. So Peace actually, chose her own did her own nomination, which was the last nomination, and then Ebuka got the result, I think, afterwards. So with that being said, Biggie came back into the house, and then Biggie came back into the house, and then he announced two housemates to please stand up, and it was J. Paul and Licorice. So seeing that on the screen, of course, other housemates in the house felt that, oh, they were correct, that, oh, they got their discovery was, right, their thinking was right, oh, they got the housemates that are really the wild cards. Okay. And the next few minutes, Biggie just went on and said, okay, the real wild cards, stand up. And that was when the suspense beat just came in, boom, 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 and the two wild cards stood up, and it was Pere and Maria. Seeing looking at looking at other housemates in the house when Pere and Maria stood up, like they were in shock. They were in real shock, like, oh my God, they never thought, about Pere, or some people thought about Pere, but for Maria, they didn't really suspect them. So all their thinking went to J. Paul, Beatrice, Earrings, Licorice. They had different thinking about these four housemates, but their wild guess was just a no-no. So they really wasted their time, all through the week, looking for the real housemates, while these two wild cards were just right in front of them. Like last night after the party, after the party ended around past 12, they were at the lounge in the garden, and they were all discussing. So Saga, Irene, and Nini were discussing in one corner about the wild cards. Oh, tomorrow is the eviction show. Oh, this is what is happening. Nicole broke down last night. She was crying during the party. Beatrice cried, on Friday. Sammy also had a breakdown in the house. So everything was just, getting complicated. And while they were discussing that, Pere and Maria were also in the garden area, but they were having their own discussion. So while they were doing all of that, the three of them now went to Maria and Pere's side, and they were all discussing. So Tiger was actually talking to Pere, asking him about, okay, what does he think about the wild card and all of that. And for us, the viewers, they're like, oh my God, look at these guys. These two people are the wild cards. Can't you guys see it? Like, they are the real wild cards. So the game is getting interesting. The drama is really going to be so much intense. This coming week is going to be real. It's going to be real, because after the big reveal from Biggie, other housemates they've now retraced their steps, like how they are going to deal in the house. So before now, last week Sunday, when it was the opening ceremony, Biggie announced that if the housemate discover the fake housemates, like the wild cards in the house, they get to leave that Sunday. But if they don't get the wild cards correctly, they get to stay in the house and compete for the prize money. And the prize money is 90 million naira. Like, the prize money is 90 million naira. So in this case, the housemates are what? I have a card for them. Where's the card? Yes. So I have a card for them. So the housemates are what? Jokers. Why? Because the king and the queen, like, Warrior and Pere are staying in the house and they're now competing for the real prize. So they're no longer fake housemates. They're now blended into the old system. They're all blended now into the old drama and feel for the old show. So so with the fake housemates being revealed, the two other housemates, they thought they were the fake housemates. Everyone is in the house, so we still have 22 housemates competing for the prize money of 90 million naira. 8 days gone already out of 72 days. So now we have like 9 weeks left for this housemate to actually, compete for the prize money. And let's see how this show goes, because already, after the show ended, the reaction from the housemates, some were happy, some were not happy. Of course, you can actually tell, from their reaction and also from the way they act, that some of them are not really happy that it was Pere and Maria, and they all their guests went to Beatrice, Earrings, Licorice, and J. Paul, and I mean, even Saga and Ari had to discuss it again in the kitchen. When they were talking to Beatrice, and outside at the lounge, Pere, Maria, Nini, Princess, Beatrice also too. They're also discussing. They're talking about the whole thing and all. So from what I'm watching, from my own view, Pere is actually an intelligent person. You can't deal with someone who has worked with the U.S. Army, and deal with him when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to being an undercover. I mean, if you watch movies a lot, you can tell that these people you can hardly discover who they are, except if you have like first-hand information. So which was really very difficult for the housemates to actually discover that it was Pere and Maria. So wildcards are here to stay. They are competing for the money, which is 19 million naira. 8 days out of 2 days gone. So we have 9 weeks more for this show, and it's getting interesting more and more. And let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. More twist, more drama, conspiracy theories. A lot of things will then begin to happen in the next 7 days. Tomorrow, being Monday, will be the first live nomination show, and it will also be the second head of house game. So Biggie announced before the live eviction show today ended, he announced that the housemates will then compete for they will actually have the first live nomination show, which is tomorrow, immediately after the head of house game. So peace reign actually ends tomorrow. Yes, obviously tomorrow, before the head of house games, and once that is over, the nomination show starts. So with the nomination show, we are actually looking forward to it. This is something that would actually divide the house, because now we have housemates. We still have 22 housemates in the house who are competing for the price of 19 million naira, and which is, of course, the prize money is 30 million naira, 60 million worth of other prizes from sponsors. And now Pere and Maria are real housemates. Everyone is excited. The viewers are excited. Their fans are standing them on social media. Of course, they don't want their favorites to leave anytime soon. And with the other housemates in the house, let's see how things would begin to work out during the week. Let's see how things would go and all. So for me, for my verdict, I feel in this case the housemates didn't shine their eyes at all. We've been shouting, shine your eyes, shine your eyes. Sergeant Olori bringing all the investigations to you, bringing you all the updates and all. But the housemates are not even doing their job. I think Beatrice actually made them lose focus. And they feel that Beatrice actually didn't make them get the real wild cards in the house. So most of the housemates are like blaming Beatrice, which I don't think it's our fault. I mean, for someone to meet like 21 different housemates in 1 day, 2 day, for day 2 day 3, they're actually, we have different ways on how we actually blend in with people meeting them for the first time. I know. So I think she had her own breakdown on personal reasons, not because she feels that she's a wild card. I mean, other housemates who knew they went through the right process into getting into the house, they were 100% sure that they were not the wild cards. Like, for instance, Boma, Cross, Tega, other housemates, Jackie, they knew they went through the whole process, so they knew very well that they were not part of the wild card housemates. So tomorrow is the first nomination show, and this will start after the end of house games. All right, so this is all the updates that you missed from today, which is day 8. So which is day 8. This is the highlight for day 8. So really, I'm actually excited about everything that has happened with the old twist and the drama that will begin to happen in the next few days, because even Ebuka had to comment before ending the live eviction show. He said the housemates are boring. So now they're thinking of how to make the house more lively, because they know that people are watching, not just in Nigeria, not just in Africa, but all over the world. And of course, that this year, the voting process is actually free, so people get to vote online, and also people are watching, and we want excitement, we want drama, we want to see craze, we want entertainment, pure entertainment. And I feel the only housemate that has given us that part of entertainment has just been white money, and other housemates, blending in. And also, I think with this new twist from Biggie, they'll begin to loosen up. We'll begin to see their real character. We'll begin to see the real housemates, because now the tension is high. The atmosphere is not getting more rigid, because now they don't even trust each other. And before I forget, White Money knew that Pere was the wild card. Let me give you the gist. So after the whole reveal to the housemates finally tonight that Pere and Maria were the fake housemates, Pere did mention that the first day, remember on Saturday was the night for the male, the Sunday night was for the female. So the first night when all the male housemates were in the house, Pere actually shook White Money's hand, and he said he could feel the energy, you could sense it, that he knew that it was a fake housemate. But of course, as per intelligent man now, and again, White Money as per street person, like street guy, he just kept his mouth shut. So White Money knew all the while that Pere was the fake housemate, but he didn't mention it to any of the other housemates. Now that Biggie has actually unveiled the fake housemates to the other housemates, so they now feel that White Money, why didn't he tell them that Pere was the fake housemate while they were all, doing their research in the house, they're doing their investigation? Because Peace, Nini, Ari, they didn't stop searching, they didn't stop investigating their deck. They were asking every housemate about who they think who they think the wild card was. So now that we all know that White Money knew that Pere was the fake housemate from day one, it's obvious that there'll be a lot of twists and turns in the house, and this is going to be a little bit scary, but not scary, because this is a show and we need all the drama that we want to see in the next couple of days. So guys, this is Sergeant Olori giving you all the recap from the Bbnaija Shine Your High season 6, and with the hit recap from the live eviction show, the unveiling of the wild cards to the housemates, because the previous day was the unveiling of the wild card to the public, but tonight is about the housemates. So 22 housemates competing for the prize money, and let's see how the show goes. So guys, please do not forget to follow us on this page at OLORISUPERGALTV. Do not forget to like, do not forget to share this page with your friends. You don't want to miss any of the highlights that we bring to you from Big Brother Naija season 6. And if you want to get like daily updates, you can check our Instagram page at OLORISUPERGAL. You can also follow us on Twitter at OLORISUPERGAL. You can follow us on TikTok. Yes, we are on TikTok. We are trendy, we are youthful. It's a youthful platform, guys. What do you think? So we are on TikTok, and you need to follow us at OLORISUPERGAL. You can also find more information about news, stories, entertainment, lifestyle on www.olorisupergal.com. And that being said, this actually brings me to the end of the highlights for the hits. Thank you all for sticking with me. I see you all. Thank you all for liking this page. Thank you all for liking this live session, and also for sharing with your friends. And so until tomorrow, which is the first live nomination show, I'm bringing you the updates right after the show ends. So until then, it's bye from me.